Introducing the Atomic Bear line of everyday carry tactical pens, a collection of high-functioning, utility-driven defensive writing tools. The SWAT pen, an anti-slip grip ballpoint that slides into a practical heavy-duty nylon belt sheath. A tactical pen that gives your writing a smooth finish. The MTP6 pen, a high-utility concept with a dual-mode flashlight. Featuring an easily assembled multi-tool to take on everyday tasks. Built for preparedness and tailored to fit the needs of the individual. The Rebel pen, a sleek tactical writing instrument with a below-the-radar design. Practical elegance constructed from unbreakable military aircraft-grade aluminum. Each pen comes equipped with a defensive glass-breaking tungsten tip on the business end, which can be quickly deployed in a reverse grip position for maximum striking power. All of these pens are machined for perfect weight and balance, and textured to provide a perfect feel. Built to take a beating and give it back in spades. The Atomic Bear Everyday Carry Tactical Pens. They're not just pens. There's something more.
And today I want to talk to you about this new Defender pen brought to you by the Atomic Bear. Now, the Atomic Bear has put out quite a few pens and tactical pens over the years. I own several of them and have been very happy, not only with the actual pens themselves, but the company. They stand behind it, and they're always there to answer questions and to help. And this pen came about pretty much the same way, by utilizing user feedback and addressing certain issues that users had, and this Defender pen was born. So let me get into some of the specs on this Defender pen and why it's a bit different than others that are available on the market today. What I like about this Defender pen is that it actually is a very good pen and was designed with that in mind. Now, a lot of other tactical pens, even the ones that I own, are a bit longer, which make it difficult to carry in your pocket, and a lot of times, whether it's your shirt pocket or whether it's your pants pocket, sometimes it's just not deep enough and it ends up staging awkwardly, to say the least. So this pen is definitely shorter. Now, what it does have here that a lot of pens don't is a stylus type tip that allows you to use your phone or mobile type device while you're out there on a job, whether you have gloves on or whatever the case may be, which is a big complaint. And if you've tried to use your cell phone or tablet or whatever while you are wearing gloves, you could sort of feel the pain or the awkwardness where it just doesn't work, and you got to sit there and take your glove off to make it work. The other thing is there is the glass breaker end, or the business end of this pen, which is on the other side. And there's also a clip here, so as you loosen up, let's say, the glass breaker end, you can actually move this clip around to position it to where it would fit you better. Once again, the top actually screws off, which is a nice benefit because of retention. A lot of them just kind of clip on. And this one does screw on, and it reveals a Parker type writing utensil, which is excellent. So you can get the refills, whether they're Parkers, whether they're other ones that come off of the Atomic Bear site. So you have a lot of different options to be able to shop around to get refills for your pen. Speaking of refills, this pen does come with 2 additional refills, blue ink and black ink, which is pretty cool. Also comes with a little spec sheet here where you can get a bunch of different extras from courses to register. Make sure you do check that out once you open up the box. When it comes time to utilizing this pen for self-defense, you want to keep in mind that it's a bit reversed or counterintuitive to, let's say, what we're used to with other tactical pens, or at least what I'm used to with other tactical pens. What I mean by that is the stylus end here is usually the business end, where there is a glass breaker end or a striking end to be able to utilize this in a reverse grip and utilize thumb placement on this reverse grip. Well, the business end happens to be reversed here, so if you do utilize that, you probably cause more injury to yourself than the person that you're actually striking. So you're going to have to flip that down, use the thumb rest or the stylus as the thumb rest, and the glass breaker as the business end, especially in a reverse grip, and similar if you are utilizing a forward grip. So keep that in mind. Practice, practice, practice if this is the specific pen that you choose to carry for self-defense. So bottom line, if you are in the market for a well-built pen, this one is made out of aircraft-grade aluminum. that can also be utilized for self-defense, whether you're on a job, wearing gloves, something that's built to last, something that's going to write well, and something that also looks pretty good. So definitely take a look at this new Defender pen by the Atomic Bear.
Hello everyone, this is Chadwick from Big Idea Design. There are some instructions under the lid. The pen itself is pretty straightforward. You simply twist to advance and retract the refill. If you want your refill tip to stick out a lot, you can simply twist it all the way down. If you'd like to customize this to be a little less, you can do so just by twisting just enough to make the refill tip come out to your desired length. The refill that comes inside is a Parker style ballpoint refill, and if you notice, the spring has two different diameters. There's a smaller diameter and a larger diameter to the spring. The smaller diameter goes towards the Parker style refill. If you prefer a longer rollerball style refill, you'll simply put the larger diameter spring towards the rollerball refill. If your spring ever happens to get stuck inside your pen tip, you can take a paper clip, bend one edge out, and just gently guide it back through the front of the pen tip to release the spring. I mentioned there were some spare O-rings. If you ever do need to replace one, this is where they're located. We personally haven't had to replace one in almost a year worth of use, but if you ever do, this is where they go.